Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I decided to do my August plan with me. And yes, I know it's a little bit late, but I hope it still works. You can still use this theme for September or October, I guess. But enough talking, let's get on with the bullet journal plan with me. So for August, I wanted to do a sushi theme, but it wasn't really original. A lot of people already have that idea, and so I wanted to include something unique. So I added in a Totoro, and I'm really glad with how it turned out because it's so cute how he's trying to steal all the sushi that I drew in the page. So yeah, I drew around 4 kinds of sushi. Yeah, so I drew this little rice ball with seaweed, as well as a classic round sushi, a salmon sushi, and an akura sushi because I actually really like that. So that's how my cover page turned out. So let's move on to the calendar page next. So I focused on leaving blank spaces at the top, but I didn't really remember to leave some spaces at the bottom, as you can see. I decided to add some sushi at the bottom because there was a lot of empty space there, and then I added a notes section to the side and traced the sushi with my fine liner. So basically, the concept for drawing my sushi kind of designs are really simple. All you have to do is color in the black areas with a Tombow Fudenosuke, and I used the smile liner to the salmon color to color in the salmon and the akura and parts of the round sushi, and then I used my white jelly roll to dot some highlights. So for the calendar, for the days of the week, I used the salmon color to highlight it, and then I used these gray dots and included black numbers inside them. Okay, moving on to my habit trackers. So for the font, I did this kind of jelly sort of vibe because I added the highlight and it looked kind of, I guess, jellyish. So for my habit tracker, I went with the classic boxes, but I didn't give them grids and I didn't number them either because I know from experience that those are really hard to do, and in my opinion, it's much easier for me to just leave them blank and color in them based on the dot grids. So for the sushi, I drew 2 at the top. And then for my mood tracker, I wanted to do plates and sushi. I know they had something in common, but I just didn't know how to compose it. I ended up drawing grids and grids of plates and then erasing the lines that I used to put them in neat order. At the bottom, I drew the key, which was actually 3 sushi. So if I was feeling happy, I would put a salmon sushi in that day of the plate, and so on. So next, it's time to move on to our brain dump and gratitude page. So for the brain dump, I actually did salmon sushi with seaweed on top and a bowl of rice, which I really like how the effect turned out. For the salmon, all I had to do was use a white gel pen to draw the lines on it, and I think it turns out amazing. So I got this inspiration for this theme from Art and Boxes. So if you have some extra time in your day, just take some time and check out her channel. So here, I'm drawing my gratitude page, and I really didn't know how this would work, but hopefully it works pretty well by the end of the month, and I'll check into you guys with that. So again, adding some sushi at the top, and if you haven't realized, on the round sushi, there's a tiny little bear kind of hanging on the sushi, and I thought that was so cute. That's what got me thinking about whether I should add another character into this theme, and I ended up adding Totoro. So the sushi, for the notes section, I actually used these sushi blocks to kind of simplify the, I guess, dots or notes. And we're on to my weekly spread. Wow, this time passes really fast. So for my weekly spread, I used a very simple layout. Most of you know this layout from Amanda Rach Lee, and that's where I got this inspiration too. So I'm taking a sushi break. Wow. Okay, so that looked delicious. I'm adding an August box at the front like people would usually do. They would add designs to the front. And I added some sushi next to the block, kind of the bubble lettering, and I really actually love how that turned out. So this was kind of dangerous because I almost ran out of space, but here we go to the flip through. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!